Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a pretty good evening. It's Monday, and at least for those that are watching this video live here, could be any other day of the week, of course. For those that are watching the replay, but it's been a pretty interesting day today. I've been working on some things, working on some projects, some biz op stuff, and really having some really fun with that. One of the dilemmas that I've had over the years is really trying to make better content. And I see people starting to pop on. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Mitchell, what's up? Steven, Lionel, what's going on, guys? And I'm just going to jump right into it because I don't want to make this video long because I got some demonstration stuff I'm going to show you guys here in just a few. So again, welcome. But one of the dilemmas that I've had for a while is, one, trying to come up with new ideas for YouTube thumbnails to make them pop, because y'all know if you want more views, if you want more attention, more attraction, especially on YouTube, you really have to make better YouTube thumbnails. Of course, you got to make better video content. There's a lot of things in play, but one of the first things that people see, especially if you upload a video on YouTube, is they see your YouTube thumbnail, right? And how many times have you just clicked on a video on YouTube just because the thumbnail was like off the chain, right? And hold on one second. My Siri just went off here. How many people have your Siri just goes off all of a sudden by itself? It's kind of weird. I thought somebody was behind me talking all of a sudden. But anyway, that's been the issue that I've had. Not to mention other different types of elements when it comes to YouTube. So I found a really cool tool today that I'm going to be sharing in this video that tackles that issue, along with some other issues that I have a lot of times trying to come up with really cool thumbnails, really cool transitions, really cool in-screen transition, in-screen things like when your video ends, what pops up at the end, like really strong call to actions that are like colorful and they pop and they just really make sense. And I know as a YouTuber, as a creator, that stuff makes a difference in your overall results. So I've got a pretty cool tool here that can definitely help you. And matter of fact, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. I see a few more people hopping on here. Aaron, what's up, man? Portia, what's up, Karen? Let me see. Mitchell, a few other people here. Welcome. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The name of this tool, let me go ahead and change screens here, and I'm going to show you guys. This tool here is called KickAss Tuber. Yes, because this tool kicks ass straight up, right? And when it comes to, there's all kind of video tools out there, and some of you might say, well, hey, Steve, I can use like Canva or some of the other different programs that you see out there. Those work just fine, but a lot of their templates just don't really pop for me in regards of really what a YouTuber would really want, an entrepreneur, what they would really want. This tool here really addresses, I guess, the visuals that we look for as entrepreneurs, trying to get better leads, trying to get better sales, all that stuff. Let me kind of give you a little insight here. Now, I'm already logged in here, KickAss Tuber, and I'll share some information if you guys want to pick it up. It's really, really cheap. I think it's like a one-time fee of like $37. And so I've been playing around with it all day today. So it's not like I've had this for a long time, but I've been playing around with it all afternoon, and I like it. I buy a lot of stuff, guys, that you guys don't even know I even have. But this here, I said, I got to make a video on this. Let me show you. So if you're trying to create better channel art, it gives you a lot of different options that you can see here on the left-hand side here. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to do a demonstration on show you how to really create some really cool thumbnails, because that's typically where a lot of it starts in the process when you're making YouTube videos and you want people to take notice of what you created. So for one, for example, if I wanted to use this as my channel art, I guess you could say the image that shows right there at the top of your YouTube channel. I clicked on one here, and basically here you can change the name, you can change the image, And I'm not going to go into a lot on this particular screen here because I got some really cool stuff I'm going to show you here in just a second. But they got all these different options right over here. And here, let me close out one of these overlays. And you'll see here, over here on the right-hand side here, where you can actually change the text, you can change the image, you can change the colors, you can do all these different things. And they got all kinds of different examples here, like for marketing, different things, different niches that you can actually choose from. And you can even create your own. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get they have like a template club where you can pay a little bit more per month. I think it's like 17 bucks or something like that. For now, I think those prices are going to be changing. So whatever I quoted you, take advantage of it now because I know their prices are scaling up, which makes sense because of what you're getting here. But I'll show you exactly how it works. Channel icon, you know, like when you go to your YouTube account and you see that little, like for example, I'll go to mine here. Let me pull up mine. I'll show you. So for example, this right here, right there in the right hand corner, that's that channel art right there, or that channel icon. So you can actually change it and you can, you know, create your own, and they got all kinds of different cool templates. You can change all these colors, text, and everything. But let me show you what I really like, what kind of really got my attention, because this is what I deal with every day, is trying to come up with cool thumbnails that pop. That's my issue, okay? This solves it. Finally, something that really works, that creates the way that I want to create my thumbnails. Like for example, here's a few here on the front. You see there's like 10 pages here. These are just basically different ones here that you can actually choose from. Like for example, let's see here. We can do here. We'll do two. Matter of fact, let me just go back because I want to show you. There's another one that I want to show you guys too. And like for example, if I chose this one here, I clicked on that one, and what's cool about this, now here's this individual right here. It says on the top of the world. Let's say for example, I like the see the graphics over here. Here, let me see if I can make this even bigger, a little bit bigger. Hold on, let's see. Nah, it's not going, because it's a software, so it's not going to allow me. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. But if you notice here, see the little, there's a tint right here. There's some graphics around it. Those are all different layers of this particular image. So what they've got here is kind of like Photoshop, and I'm not the Photoshop guy. So don't ask me a lot of questions about Photoshop because I don't know. I never really played with it. I typically have done my thumbnails mainly using PowerPoint. Probably 95% of the time I've used PowerPoint, sometimes Canva, but I really don't use Canva a lot because they really don't have the themes and the thumbnails that really pop the way I really want them to pop. But this is just an example of how this works. I'm going to show you one. We're going to do one that's going to really pop. But check this out here. So for example, if let me pull up a file window here, and what we're going to do here, let me pull it over here. Hold on one second. Let me minimize this piece here. And I'm going to stretch this out some, and then I'll make it bigger again here in just a second. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to change this image of this guy here. I'm going to put it in an image of maybe me or something. Let me find an image here. I've got some images. Let me scroll down here and let's see. Let me find a good one here. Let's see. As you can tell, I'm always working. I got a lot of images here. Let's see. I always do this one. Okay, because I'm on the right hand side. So I'm gonna drag this over right in here. And basically all you do, just find your image wherever it's at. And you can just drag it over, you know, into the actual section over here, into the layers, all the different images here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab this image and I'm just gonna make it bigger just like this. Okay. All right. Hold on. There we go. And then just to make that, it's a little distorted, so I'm gonna do it like that. And there we go. And if you notice, I'm just making it bigger just so it'll pop more. And then if there's a little equal sign right here, and I can probably make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. Here we go. And that'll should take out the distortion. See how it just came into play now. Okay, so there's an image of me. Now again, we're making a thumbnail. Now the cool thing is, all I did, I just dragged it over this image here. There's an image behind it. So like if I move this at the bottom, well, let's see if it'll work. There it goes. So you just flip back. So as you can see, this guy here is now over my image, this is my image right here at the bottom. That's his image. Now I'm gonna give a tutorial over this, but I'm gonna do some other videos. But they got a lot of great training in the back office as well. So I'm just gonna make that disappear by just clicking on the little eyeballs here. That's how you can make things appear and disappear in your thumbnail. And if you notice, watch this. So if I can hit the little eyeball right here, it disappears, so on and so forth. So as you can see, I can tell which one is working. So if I want to say on top of the world, let me see, on the top of the world, I could just say, let me see, which one is the world? Let's see. Okay, that's the world. See this last one right here? Click it, makes it show. Click the eyeball, makes it disappear. Okay, so I'm just going to click it because I want it to appear. Then I can actually double click and I can change it. And just type in what I want to say, globe. Right? We'll just do that. And then I can come up here. I can click this little button right up here, guys. And that can allow me to kind of move it around. Right? And I can say whatever I want to say here. I don't have to say this. I'm just kind of giving you an example of that's an actual thumbnail right there. And then if I wanted to export that, export as a PNG, which is typically what I use, you know, just because it creates a really big image. But that's one example, okay? And I can even save it if I want to save it for later. And again, that's basically just from one particular template. Now, that's a dark, but you can kind of see the different elements. See the little splatters and all that stuff. If I click on the art, here, let me cancel that. And let me see. See, there's the line. Just made the little splatters disappear. And there's some other effects, but my image is already dark, so some of the other stuff isn't coming through. So that was kind of a bad example, but you kind of get the idea. So I can do different things, so on and so forth with it. So they give you, here, let me leave that, all kinds of different things. Now, let me show you this. Let's just kind of go through some of the different ones. These are all templates. So imagine on your YouTube account, if you had thumbnails that look like this, okay? Just different kinds, different niches, different sayings, different, you know, just different pitches, different ideas. And for example, I'm going to do one. I like this one here. I actually like a lot of these guys. Matter of fact, let's do this one. Top 10 crazy guys. It's a crazy looking guy. So check this out. I like this one because this is a little bit more advanced option for you guys that are like super advanced and really want to really make your YouTube thumbnails pop. So there's a lot of simple things that you can do, and there's a lot of advanced things that you can do as well. So it gives you a pretty wide spectrum of how I really want to make a thumbnail. So check this out. So this is a template. Okay, it says top 10 crazy guys. So what I'm going to do, let me grab another image here. And let me see, downloads. I've got one in particular that I was looking at earlier that I want to use. And I'm going to use that one. I think it's this one right here. So I'm going to change this thumbnail. This is the template. So check this out. So what I'm going to do, remember I have my elements right here on the right hand side, all the layers of this particular thumbnail here, right? So I can scroll over, hold on. Here, let me open it up where it says art, so I can find the one with the guy here. See, I just made him disappear, so I can make him come back. So I gotta open up where it says art, so it brings up all the different elements of the actual thumbnail. So you can just see it just from the little drop down arrow here. So click on that, and remember, there's the guy right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my little image over him like this. Okay, so now here I am, and I'm just gonna drag it over, just like anything, right? Nothing nothing technical about that. I mean, can you drag and drop? So pretty simple. Hey, let's take that guy out. So remember that funny looking dude behind me. I'm just going to hit the little eyeball here and he should disappear. Now, one thing that I like that this software allows you to do is, you ever see those, those thumbnails? You probably just saw a few of them earlier where people had like this little white border around them. Well, I can do that here as well. So if I right click my layer, here's me right here. Okay, that's my layer there. And you can even kind of see my image right there. So I'm gonna right click on blending options. And then from here, I'm just gonna click on stroke. And when I click on stroke, as you can see, there's, well, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little red aura around me. But I want to change that from red to, of course, to white. So I'm just going to click on the stroke option here. And then it's going to open it up. And so I'm going to change it from red to white. And I'm going to hit OK. All right, and I can even make it a little bit bigger if I want to. Let's do a 5 maybe. I'm going to just type it in. Okay, all right, hit OK. All right, see that? And I can even change the text, top 10. There's the top 10 right there. Okay, so what I want to do, top 10 creative tips. We'll just say that. Okay. All right, and it got some other options here that I might not want, so I don't think I need that where it says nuts right there. I'm gonna take that out. And then there's an arrow. See this arrow right here? I just made that disappear. And so it gives you a lot of different things that you can do. I can take the little brick background out if I want to. Guys, see, I'm not a Photoshop guy, but I understand this. So it's kind of like Photoshop, but it's not like as in-depth as Photoshop for those that are really afraid of Photoshop like me. I need something a little bit more simpler. Of course, there's a lot of different things that I can do, but I'm just trying to keep it simple because when I'm making videos, I'm just trying to get them up. I'm trying to get them ready to roll. So all I have to do here is export as a PNG. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I just hit save. Oh, okay. Save. And then it downloaded right here at the bottom. So now if I hit, let me see, show in Finder, I should have that image right here. There it is. So now I can just upload that to a particular video. Let's just see. If I wanted to upload to a particular video, I'm gonna do the other training there. I mean the other classic version of YouTube. You know, they're kind of going through a little transition right now in terms of the back office of YouTube or your creator studio. So I'm gonna find a video that I'm not really using, like this one right here. So I can click edit. And I can go to custom thumbnail and go to downloads and then hit open, right? And upload it and then save it, right? And then go back to video manager, give it a second here. And there it is. So it's just, and again, if I go back to, now check this out. If I go to, those are these different ones here. You can do a lot of things with those. And I just want to kind of show you guys this stuff here. Let me close that out. And of course, make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And as you can see, just different ones that you can choose from. And you can edit, and they all come with the layers and everything. It's just going to save me, oh man, all kinds of time. Wow. Because, I mean, just different things. And you can change all this stuff, the images and, all that stuff, which is actually really, really cool. And then, of course, they got the end screens, like when a video ends and there's a, subscribe here or check out my next video. I do this all the time, and it definitely does help to convert because it keeps people on YouTube. Say, hey, when they finish watching one of your videos, like they can come to this one, right, for example. And everything still applies. It's the same type of format. It's just a different template with a different purpose. So an in-screen transition is something that appears at the end of your video. Okay. So as you can see right here, thanks for watching. You can put your image right here. Of course, this is a kind of a eerie type of thumbnail, but of course you can change it, right? You can change all this text. You can change whatever. This is just an example, and you can actually put an image of whatever videos that you want to appear next right here, an image, and then you can actually tie all that in. And I'll do some other trainings, and they got some trainings in the back office already of the system itself under the help section. And then info bars, just things that you can show at the bottom of your different videos. So if you want to share some additional information, you can actually download this information and then upload it into your video using whatever program that you're using to edit your video files. Sidebars, of course, they're, which is what it means, sidebar, all that stuff there. Lower thirds, a lot of different types of lower thirds that you can download. You can edit and then download and then upload that into your video. Just different types of formats and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. Now, the one thing I did like, they got video assets. So, I make a lot of videos, so I definitely need different transitions. These are different transitions that you can add in between different clips in your videos. All you gotta do is just download them. I can download all these right now, right? But they're here, and I can use them for when I'm making videos. If I want one scene to transition into another scene, and it'll create that little, like this right here. It'll open up into a different scene. Pretty cool stuff there. Backgrounds, I like the backgrounds as well. So they got some really cool backgrounds that you can definitely choose from for different videos. I mean, pretty much everything, guys. I mean, just all kinds of things that you'll need if you're a YouTuber. Motion effects, I like this. You'll be seeing some of this in some of my videos, okay? When I'm talking about, or when I'm going over stuff and you see some kind of explosion like this, like boom, I might even put some sound effects or something in it. And these are things that I've been looking for, and I know a lot of places where I can get things like this, and I have gotten different types of effects like this, but you typically pay for them individually, okay, from different resources and stuff. You got to go here, you got to go there, you got to download this, or it just is so much. I've done it, and I continue to do it, but this just makes it so much easier. I got a lot of things that are already here. These are animated emojis that you can put in some of your videos. Pretty cool stuff for different things. Because again, guys, we're creators. And as creators, we want to create and get people's attention. It shows fun. It shows excitement. It shows energy in a lot of your videos. Different arrows, all kinds of things like that. Social, different effects. And these are all things that you can just download, and you actually have that little file that you can drag into your video that you're creating. Hold on. What did I do here? Hold on 1 second. Okay, where's my... There we go. Okay, all right. Boy, he's max sometimes, boy, I tell you. A lot of different things there, lower thirds, and this is really cool here because you never can have enough lower thirds. Just different things you can put in your videos. Like I can download these, put some text, over it, just some little animated lower thirds and stuff like that, which I use a lot in a lot of different things. And then call to actions, just animated things that you can download and put in your videos. Okay. Really cool stuff here. Matter of fact, I'm just curious. I don't know if this software does it. I don't know. I'm gonna try something here really quick. Hope you guys, and I'm gonna come back if you guys got any questions. But we're gonna do a little experiment. I don't know if this software that I'm using called Ecamm does this, but I'm gonna try something. There's a particular one that I saw earlier. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't find it. Let me see. Was it under? Maybe it's under miscellaneous. I like these little call outs here. Pretty cool stuff there. Okay, there it is. Subscribe. Right there. And then there's one here. Oh yeah, I like that one. I'm gonna download this one. We're gonna download it as a let's try MP4 first, and we're gonna see if it works here. All right, so I'm gonna come back and see. I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna see something. Image overlay, new movie overlay. Okay, downloads. I think this is it. Let's see. No, I didn't do it. Well, because this is not an editing program, so that's why I didn't do it right. So anyway, thought I would try it. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but yeah, it's not going to work, not on this program, but in my software, my editing program, all that stuff will work. So that's a little insight on KickAss Tuber. What you can do, you can go to fx.stevenrachel.com if you want to pick that up. They've got like some different upgrades, of course. I think it's one's like $17. They got some different options if you want to be a part of their club, where they'll give you access to more elements, more stuff. I think I'm actually going to do that as well. But from what I've seen so far, and I've just been playing around with it, I haven't really done anything just yet. But keep looking at my YouTube channel. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going, of course, I'm making videos every day. I'm actually going to upload this video to YouTube as well. Really just trying to take, our YouTube game to a whole nother level. With that, I'm going to need certain tools. And you're going to hear me talk about a lot of different things that I'm using, because I use a lot of different things. I'm not going to go over a lot of it in this video. Just stay tuned, because I'm going to be sharing a little bit pretty much on a day-to-day basis. Or definitely on a week-to-week basis for sure, about some of the different tools, resources, whether it's about equipment we're using for videos, whether it's about different types of software that can help you make better thumbnails, make your channel pop with better images, methods, strategies in terms of videos, using YouTube as a platform, whether it even be on Facebook, of course, but a lot of emphasis on YouTube. YouTube is really, really just exploding right now. So if you're not utilizing that platform, because here's the thing about a little training, just really quick. Facebook is great. I use Facebook every day, 24/7. But Facebook's not a search engine. Okay, YouTube is a search engine. So when you're creating content, you can create content based off what people are searching for. They're searching for solutions, right? And so that's how you get a lot of free traffic. Right now, there are people watching videos that I made years ago, on all different types of topics, years ago, right? But on Facebook, I don't think I have anybody at this very moment here, probably in the last month, that's probably watched a Facebook video that I made 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. That's not happening. Not some video that I uploaded on Facebook 7 years ago. Nobody's watching that content. But on YouTube, I have people communicating, commenting on content that I made years ago, because it's a search engine. So you definitely want to make sure that you're creating content. And if you're not, take advantage of it. Start doing it, because it can definitely help you to get more, I guess you could say, a better reach in your business. And with that, how can I say this? With that, how you look will make a difference. Okay? It's not everything, but it definitely has its place. How your thumbnail looks, right? How your YouTube channel looks. All that comes into play. Okay? It all has a place that can affect your overall results. Okay? So just remember that. All that makes a difference. So, questions? Any questions really quick before we end this? I got a lot of people that hopped on here. Let me scroll down here on my phone here. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, you can go to www.fx.stevenrachel.com to pick up that software. It's like $37 now or something like that. Super cheap for this. Super cheap. Let me see. Again, it's called KickAss Tuber because it kicks ass, right? Straight up. Let me see. Let's see. KickAss Tuber. Just love it. Love it. What are you using for your screen sharing? For my screen sharing, I'm using a program called Ecamm. Stay tuned because I'm going to do a video about that here this week for sure. So check it out. And I'll probably put it a comment or somewhere on Facebook as well for that particular tool. Also, it's a kick-ass tool as well. Let's see, pure nuggets. I'm thinking about this easy way to do. Let's see, read my mind. Siri, shut up. All right. Let's see, intro, outro. Nice, loving it. Lower thirds, cheers, truth. I download FB Live and upload on YouTube. Actually, absolutely. Let me see, Janet. If you have a video vertical, it affects what it looks like. Upload on YouTube. Absolutely. Make sure when you're making videos, especially if you're using your phone, go like this, not like this. Don't record your videos, especially if you're going to be uploading on YouTube. Don't record them like this if you can, right? If you got some old stuff that you want to upload, go ahead. But going forward, starting today, when you're making videos that you want to use for marketing, go like this. Just make sure you flip it over so it can take over the whole screen. Because if you record it like this, you're going to see those black bars on the side of your video, which kind of screams unprofessional, pretty much. I'm just saying, right? So make sure that you're doing them like this. It'll definitely make a huge difference when you're editing, when you're trying to create that presence, that brand of, hey, I'm a professional and I know what I'm doing. Hey, connect with me, join me, whatever, buy from me, whatever. You definitely want to make sure that you're doing that. It'll definitely make a difference overall in your overall brand. Good questions, guys. Here, let me go back here. I do horizontal, keeping YouTube in mind. Perfect. What do you use for video editing? Kevin, what's up, man? Of course, my main thing that I personally use is Final Cut Pro 10. That's just what I use on my Mac. I've been doing it for, 10 years now, and all the different versions since then. I've done a little bit with Adobe Premiere, another staple in terms of video editing out there. And there's a lot of different ones, but whatever you have, just start there. That's typically what I always tell people. Whatever you have, start there and just kind of learn that. If you've already been starting there and you're like, hey, I need more options, I need more features, this isn't cutting it, then you can start looking at different, options. And of course, Final Cut Pro 10 is only for Mac. Adobe Premiere, of course, is for Mac and PC. And then there's a list of other ones out there. And they're all good. It just all depends on what you're looking for. There's a lot of starter ones out there as well, like iMovie, which is for Mac. There's ScreenFlow, Camtasia, Sony Vegas, Pinnacle Studio. Just Google video editing software and you'll find different ones. And probably the two most popular ones out there for video creators is Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro 10. That's just what I've just seen in the community of YouTube and video editing. Those are the two that I see the most. Not saying that they're just the best. That's just what I've seen, and for me, Final Cut Pro, 10 works just for me. Let's see. Is it a monthly or one-time payment? It's a one-time payment. The club is a monthly. I think it's like $17 a month. If you have the option, if you want to do the option of the monthly club where they give you more different assets, different things per month, they just keep adding more and more different types of effects every single month. That's like $17 a month if you want that. At least right now. Again, those prices could be changed. So if you're watching this video and this video is like 7 months old, I don't know what those prices might be, so just go to the webpage and you'll see for yourself. But right now, as they have launched, those are the prices right now. So I would definitely lock in at those rates for sure. Let me see. Gave up on OBS. Yeah, OBS is a little complicated. Let's see. I'm just looking over some questions here. Janet, Facebook doesn't have that option. I really need to know what software you're using for your live. Again, Ecamm. If you go to ecamm. StephenRachel.com, I believe that's what it is. Here, let me see. I think that's what it is. That way I can make sure you guys get to the right page, because there's a certain way you gotta spell it. Yeah, that's it. Here, let me add. I'll add it really quick here. Hold on one sec. For those that are looking for that, and I'm gonna do a training on that too. So stay tuned for that. But I'll go ahead and type this in so you can go directly to it. Of course, there's an affiliate with it, you know. But I'm gonna be doing some training on it, so I appreciate the love for sure. Okay, I believe that's it. Yeah. Let me double check. Let me make sure. Yep, that's it. Okay. So that's the eCam. So if you're looking for, like, what am I using to broadcast this live on Facebook, and I could even do it on YouTube as well. Not at the same time, at least not right now. You can't, but you can actually either or. You can do it on Facebook or YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And again, I got some training on that as well. Let's see. The Screen-O-Matic. Sorry, I lost you. What were you talking about? Okay, all right. So hopefully everybody is cool. Again, go to fx.stephenrachel.com. I really like this program. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of cool stuff on my videos using some of it. So when you start seeing some of these weird, cool, high engaged looking thumbnails, you know where I got them from, right? Because I'm going to be using that particular program. KickAss Tuber is what it's called. Just go to fx.stephenrachel.com, and that'll take you directly to the actual page, and you can pick it up from there. There is no monthly fee. It's just a one-time fee, unless you decide to do the option of being a part of their template club, where they'll just keep adding more and more and more new stuff every single month, and then you'll get access to those different ones. So pretty cool stuff. But even with just the basic plan, which is what I got right now, as you can see, that's a lot of stuff. So you'll definitely be fine. You'll definitely be cool. So here, let me double check. I think I saw a few more questions coming in here. Let me see. I have something for Steve. Rock Steve, thanks for this. Hey, what's going on, Alex? Hey, man, appreciate it. But hey, guys, I got to run. I got to upload this on YouTube as well. So check it out. It's really cool. You'll have some fun. Take advantage of those assets. Hey, crank up your YouTube. It's time. It is time for YouTube, and it's time for you to look a lot better with your creativity. I think what we have here with KickAss Tuber, it can definitely make a difference. So in terms of just your thumbnails and just some of the elements that you're putting in some of your videos, it can definitely help those creative juices start going. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey, I really appreciate it. Hopefully this was helpful. Hope you got some value from it. Stay tuned. Be sure to make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff. So make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I'm going to be uploading to my channel. So if you have any questions or anything, just post them in the comments below here on Facebook or on YouTube or whatever, and I'll be able to answer those questions for you. So with that said, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys over the top. Hey, keep creating. See you guys later. Peace out.